Currently we are in section 2 and we are about to check out the third video of this section. So in this video, first we will style our text widget and also learn how to apply the custom fonts to our text widget. Well, currently our text has some underline within it. So let us remove these two lines beneath our text. So for that, within our text widget, let us try adding some properties, such as by adding the style property and then define the text style. Well, this syntax we already saw in the section 1. So here we can define our decoration, text decoration, dot, we have the option of line through, none, overline and underline. Well, by default underline is present. So right now let us make it none. Launch the application. So there we go, the line has been removed. Now let us try to change our font size and make it as 75.0. So here is the changes. Now how about setting the font family of our own choice? So for that we have to follow some process. So in order to use the custom font within the Flutter application, our first step will be to download and import our font file which we want to use. And next we have to declare it within our pubspec.yaml file. And thereafter finally use it within our text widget or anywhere within our application. So let us try to execute our first step. Navigate to fonts.google.com where you will find a lot of font families which are open source in nature. You can use it free of cost. So right now I will look for the font of Railway and then add it, expand your selected family and download it. Once you download it, the zip file contains all of these font families. Well, right now instead of using all of these, I will select few of them. For example, Railway Regular, then Railway Bold and even Railway Light Italic. Copy it and within your application root folder, just create a new directory and name it as fonts. And within the fonts folder, paste it here. So after step 1, let us follow our step 2. Declare it within our pubspec.yaml. So firstly, what exactly I mean by pubspec.yaml file? Well, this file basically contains the information about your project, such as its dependencies and also the metadata. Well, if you have any experience in Anode application development, then you can compare this file with build.gradle file of your Anode application. Now you might think, what is YAML extension? That is YAML. Well, YAML stands for Ant Markup Language. And for many frameworks, it is used to store project configuration, dependencies, and metadata. So similarly for the Flutter application as well, we use pubspec.yaml file. If you open this file, then there you will find all the configurations of our application. For example, the name of the application, description which we entered while creating our application. Then we are using the Flutter SDK as dependency, and there are many other configuration which might look new to you. But don't worry, as we proceed with the course, we will discuss all of these one by one. So right now down below you will find the font section. Well, I will now uncomment it by simply pressing command and then / on Mac, and in case you are on Windows, then simply press Control and then /. Perfect. Once you uncomment it, just modify the code. For example, family as Railway. And then comes declaring your fonts. Now this as said basically refer to the file present within the fonts folder. So right now I will modify it as Railway Regular, which is present here. Railway Regular, perfect. And then we have Railway Bold. Now for this Railway Bold, we have to define its weight, such as 700. Now the weight varies from 100 to 900. For this Railway Bold, we have the weight of 100. You might ask, how do I know it? So for that, simply navigate to this link. If you go to Customize section, then there you will find Railway Bold has the weight of 700. Now similarly, the Railway Light Italic has the weight of 300 and has a style of italic. So back to our application, here I have defined weight as 700. And for this style, let us remove it and add one more asset and point to one more font, light italic. Provide the weight as 300, and for this font we have a special style of italic. So I will declare it as well. Now down below we have one more font family, that is Trajan Pro. Well, currently we are using one font within our application, that is Railway. But if you want to use multiple fonts within your application, so in that case you can define one more font here, such as Roboto. And then navigate back to this page and let us look for Roboto font. Now let us download our Roboto font. Now this time I will simply select Roboto regular, copy it. But if you want, you can copy all of these, it is totally up to your choice. And paste it within our fonts folder. And now point it to that file. Perfect. Now while defining your fonts, make sure you have a perfect indentation of 2 spaces. Otherwise your application won't compile. Like this. So to use it within your application, you just have to go to Home, and then within your text style, you have to define your font family, Railway. Now this name should actually match with the name that you have defined here as Railway. And now you can try using the font weight as such as font weight dot w300. This will actually call the font which you have defined as weight of 300, that is light italic. Now run the application, and I guess we have some error in line 44 in case of pubspec. In our YAML file. So I think we have one extra space here. So accordingly you have to adjust other lines as well. Just make sure after fonts you have 2 blank space, not 3. Once you are done, try running your application again. So there we go, we have our Railwire font in front of us. Now let us try to change the style as well, such as font style.italic. Run it again. So now we have successfully applied our custom font of weight 300 and style as italic. Now if you want to apply the style of, let's say 700, so in that case what you have to do, just use weight as 700. And right now I don't want it to be italic, so let us remove it. So here is the change within our text. Perfect. Now you can also change the color of your text by using, I will use colors.white. Perfect. And if you notice on the top we have something, pubspec has been edited. So whenever you make any changes in your YAML file, you have to make sure click on get dependencies, so that your application will be updated as per your changes done in your pubspec.yaml file. And try to run your application and see if the things are in place. Perfect. So things look great right now. Let us clean up our code. Perfect. So that's all for this video.